We are live. Again. Welcome and good morning, Roxana.
Or good night, because it's like
good night.
I guess however way
Like
you look.
5 a.m.
I guess yeah. So it could be good morning.
Yeah. Apologies for it being so late.
Yeah.
We weren't actually gonna go live today.
No, we were not gonna end up doing it, but I wanted to.
Good. I wish we would have done it earlier. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We were being kind of lazy earlier. But that's how I wanted to spend the morning.
Yep, that's what she wanted to spend her day. It's her day, after all. She can spend it however she wants. It's her.
I could cry if I want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's her party and she can cry if she wants to.
Totally cut you off.
What's up, Matt?
Hi, Matt.
Hola, familia.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to Erika.
Thank you
Lee
so much.
Raymond, thank you so much for the birthday wishes.
No.
It's
Thank
exciting.
you, Roxana.
How's it feel to be 30?
What? I mean, it wouldn't be, it's not that I have a problem. If I was 30, I'd totally embrace it. I want to be 30. I want to be my 30s. I'm kind of over the 20s. Some people in their 40s or 50s would probably be like, no, you don't want to be over your 20s. But I don't know. I heard 30s are good. So I'm looking forward to being in my 30s. But I'm 28.
30s are good as long as you're not stuck.
Happy birthday, Justin. We're birthday twins.
Nice, Justin.
Nice. Everyone wish Justin a happy birthday too.
Happy birthday, Justin.
Happy birthday. Thank you, Matthew, for the birthday.
Yeah, your 30s are good as long as you're not like teenager, like up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Truth Guitar Method in the house.
It's all just a number. Yeah, it's literally just numbers. And some of us don't even know how to count, so we could just skip.
Hey.
I wasn't talking about
I don't tell your
you.
business. Oh, yeah, right. We're not talking about me.
I wasn't talking about it. It's my birthday, Truth Guitar Method, and it was Leonardo's birthday yesterday.
It was my birthday yesterday. It's her birthday today. And tomorrow
is our anniversary.
It's our anniversary.
Yeah.
Do you know what tomorrow is? It's our anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it. You're welcome, Justin. Thank you.
You're welcome. We got some birthday wishes for you too. There you go.
There you go. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? So then next year we could probably take like a little mini vacation and celebrate all three things at the same time.
He did it well. He's all, okay, my birthday's the 14th. This is the 15th. What can I do to where I make it easier on myself? Let me just ask her to be with me on her the 16th.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get married on the 17th. Not this 17th.
We can't. That's my brother's birthday.
That's your brother's birthday.
Yes.
Well, he's hijacked your birthday for many, for many years. So, all right, fine. We'll do it on the 13th. So the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. Got it.
Lucky number 13. You heard that? That's already 2 days in a row, familia.
An expensive month. Oh, you're right. Actually,
that he's mentioned. Like when we're married,
well,
so that's okay. That's twice. It's that it's looking a little lonely.
You know what? And it's probably the last time.
No!
I'm just kidding. Hello, all. Hey, Miracles Happen TV. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
The 13th. An expensive. I didn't think about that, so maybe thank you for that. Maybe we'll.
Yeah, he's probably gonna just combine even like birthday, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, anniversary. It's all one big one. That's what we're gonna do.
What month did the tax money come in?
January usually.
No, we
get February, March.
No, April, May. So like May or June. So I guess June would probably be a good month. Oh man, if you like it, then you better put a wing on it. We're buying wings after this actually.
If you like.
Oh, Rene, what's up, Rene Padron? Welcome, man. Excellent. Good to have you. Don't argue with you.
I was waiting for Roxana to point out that you're wearing 3 shirts. And she pointed it out.
It's one shirt. It just has 3 collars.
No, he's wearing 3 shirts, Roxana. Good eye.
Oh, yeah. I'm wearing 3 shirts because it is cold today.
It's cold. Actually, it's pretty cold. I woke up this morning to take Lena to school. And I went in the car and I was like, oh, okay, there's water on my windshields. I did the windshield wipers to like get it off and it wasn't coming off. And I'm like, okay, that sounded, it made a weird, like cracking, like hard noise. And I was like, okay, what is that? And then she was, I think that's ice. I was like, ice. And then she grabbed her water bottle, poured it on, didn't work.
It just
was
froze
cold.
more.
Yeah, because it's cold. So I had to go into the house. I'm all freezing. I had to grab like a bucket and put hot water, and it was fine. But I had to do like all over my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was about like 30 degrees this morning.
It was 32.
Like 32.
I think. But according to Sammy, we don't get to talk about cold because he lives where he lives. It's cold. Here is not cold. But let me tell you something. California, this is California cold. I'm not used to any other cold. So
I wasn't supposed to do that to my car.
That can crack the windshield. Ooh.
I didn't know. See, I'm not from the cold. I don't know.
I'm not from the cold. We act like it's like a place. We're not from the cold. We're from the warm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so good to know.
So what do I do if that happens again?
Lukewarm water? It can't even be like warm. Not hot, but it can be warm. We got to Google that now. See?
Yeah, well, we can just ask. We have friends who live like in negative 10-degree weather.
Hot water on a cold windshield.
Wait, what?
Don't do what?
Don't do the hot water on a cold, or yes, do a hot water on a cold.
That can crack the windshield. What can crack the windshield?
Maybe he means yes, that the hot water on a cold windshield can crack.
Yes, do it, or yes, don't do it.
I think it's yes, don't.
It's one of those.
No,
things.
Just use a credit
card and scrape it off. Really?
I don't own a credit card.
A debit card will be fine.
Okay.
Your ID, which by the way you have to renew.
I know.
Today.
Oh, new member.
Hey, thanks for becoming a member. We just got a member. We just got a member. We just got a new member. I wonder where he's from.
That was good. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. I know where that's from.
Yes, you do.
I do.
I know you do.
Oh, okay.
Ice scraper. We don't think we need one. It's kind of pointless for us to have one. What about my grill scraper? Will that work?
I don't know.
Probably will. I don't know.
Hola, hermanita. Thank you.
He's from Texas. Happy birthday, Erika.
Oh, thank you, Alicia.
Love you. Love watching you. Happy birthdays, y'all. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
Hola, hermanita. Hola, familia. Happy birthday, hermanito y hermanita. Thank you very much.
Thank you, hermanita Dori.
Watch Blue. No, but I used to watch it with my oldest daughter, which I can't watch anymore. It's weird still till this day when I start quoting like a cartoon from Vietnamese youth, and everybody looks at me like, "Weren't you like in your 20s when that came out?" And it's like I wasn't watching it, but my daughter loves it. My little human was watching it, and she loved it, and so of course, when it's dinner time, I had to use my Elmo voice to get her to eat. So
how do you do it?
Hello.
Yeah.
Elmo has a delicious food for you. I can't do it anymore because my voice is now a little bit, you know what I mean? But earlier, before in my 20s, I could do it just fine.
Good morning, Linda.
She woke up with this one. Hey, good morning.
Sorry it's so late. We said earlier, I was being a little lazy. I wanted to be lazy this morning.
It says, nombre, échale Windex. Really? Can we put some Windex on it? I thought you, if anything, I thought you would probably say put some vapor rub on it or pour some Sprite or some 7-Up on it on the windshield and then it'll work. Technically, yes, the grill scraper would work. I see. Technically, just treat it like Wesley, gently.
Like
okay,
Wes, what?
Treat it gently. That's what he's saying. Oh my goodness, you sound just like Elmo.
No, you should hear him when he does it to Archie, and Archie goes like this. He goes,
I'm like, Archie boy.
He doesn't know what to do. He's like, what?
Does Archie boy want a treat? Elmo wants to give Archie boy a treat. Yay! Yeah! And he goes,
yeah, he turns his whole head like in his eyes. He's like,
Archie boy. Yeah. His ears just go, like, what? What's going on? Ponle Sprite. Or just let the car warm up for a few minutes. Oh, okay. See, that works. That'll work.
We were kind of running a little late though today. Didn't have a few minutes.
Put that dead on Elmo. What? I don't know how to read that. Happy birthday, Erika. Love you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Is it Lenza?
Probably Iensa. I think that's an I.
It's an I?
Okay. Or I don't know, maybe because the T is lowercase, so maybe you're right, Lenza.
Maybe. You can put a blanket on the windshield beforehand too.
You can put what?
I was reading Linda's.
Oh.
You clicked
Oh
it.
yeah. I
Come
clicked
on,
it.
you clicked it.
Sorry. I was reading
Sorry.
other messages here.
Sorry.
All right. Let's talk your birthday. What do you think was the biggest lesson you learned at 27?
27.
What was the biggest lesson you learned last year?
Oh.
As a 27-year-old, what do you think is the good thing that you learned that you can bring onto your 28?
I feel like there's like a lot, but I'm trying to pick the main one because there's like a lot of different ones, but I think I can narrow it down to maybe one that kind of I can use those bullet points to one.
Okay. Angela says happy birthday.
Hi, my friend. Thank you.
And so does K-Max.
Thank you, K-Max.
Excellent.
Let's see. Not procrastinating so much and just doing, like just going. Literally just do things without second guessing myself. That's like one of the biggest things that like I felt like I sold myself short. Sold myself short, right? Is literally not going for things or doing things because of the fear of like failing. And I looked at failure as a bad thing. So I think going into this new year, I'm going to explore and experiment and do a lot of new things. And if I fail, not get so discouraged, just stand up and keep going and find something else and learn and grow that maybe it didn't work for me that way, but finding a different outlet or a different way to make it work. It's problem solving. You know?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah.
That's great. How was your day? Enjoyable? Favorite part of the day?
My day was enjoyable. I was telling him earlier actually that normally I make my birthday like a big deal. I love, not that I'm saying I love the attention. I really just enjoy the whole like cake and being with family and just enjoying that moment of another year of life and being grateful. And normally it's a big thing. I throw a party or have dinner. And to be honest, it was very enjoyable because I did not do that this year. I didn't have the stress of, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear? I got to do my hair, got to do my makeup, got to be here on this time. We got to get dinner. Like, no, it's just, I woke up, took Lena to school, came back, slept in till about 10:30, had my morning coffee, had a piece of lemon cake. We watched Grey's Anatomy. I had some pizza.
She'd asked me to finish all my work on by Tuesday so that she could have the day today, and I did.
Yes, he did. And
I just uploaded.
That was like the best gift.
I uploaded one video, but I had it finished yesterday. I uploaded it today while she went to pick up or drop Lena off, and yeah, she her day's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's what has been most enjoyable. Just really just not stressing about anything and being like I'm in my pajamas. Like I got out of the shower and it's just been like just chilling. And
just chilling.
Then we're gonna have probably some quesadillas for dinner and some maybe more cake and not care if I gain another 5 pounds. Cake, just eat it.
It's not.
No one's watching.
You're not gonna gain it. So, Alicia, no, because I don't want to kill her on her birthday.
I have a piece of his lemon cake that I made him yesterday.
I don't want her to give her food poisoning on her birthday.
That's the goal. Next year when I turn 29, he can make me.
Okay, show me how to make a cake.
I'll show him and he can make me a cake from scratch. And then, even if it's box cake, you can make box cakes.
Okay.
Taste really good.
You know what? That's going to be my goal for this year for me is I'm going to learn how to make a cake. I've always wanted to know how to make it. And I hated that I would always have to wait for my mom to make it. And I'd ask her and she'd be like, no, I don't want to. And then it's like,
Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy. Did we celebrate over tacos? No, we did not.
We didn't. We had sopes though.
We had sopes.
Were so delicious. His mom makes the best sopes.
They were delicious. In case you're wondering what that looks like, turn to Instagram and go to my stories. I posted a story of it.
Yeah.
They were delicious. 27. Yes, 27. Happy birthday to you both. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see, Matthew, did you celebrate over tacos? No, we didn't. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, I'm trying to. That's why I sound like that. Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna ask tacos. Oh, I wish, but soon we will have tacos. Great minds, right? Oh, she's responding to Angela. Very nice. Hey, Nate the Great, what's up? Welcome.
Hello.
Now un elote. con una coca. Oh, that sounds good.
I
right
love
now.
it. I love esquite.
Ooh.
I love esquite.
I just don't like the heavy mayo on it, but
Well, you can just like
yeah,
cool it on the mayo.
Yeah, cool it on the mayo. I can do that. That's a great B-Day. Yeah, to be free and to not be bothered.
No, yeah, that's pretty. That's to put it that way. But I just don't know how to stay still. I was over there still like cleaning the kitchen. So stop, I'll do it.
Yep. You are right about that, Matt. I did not take my PJs off. I just put extra layers on. Actually, I want you to know I took a layer off because I was wearing my hoodie over this. I just like to stay nice and cozy all the time. And yeah, just that. Yeah. I was gonna say something, that. But I don't want to add to it. But I just like to stay cozy. So I like the hoodie. It keeps my ears warm, and then I feel like I'm wrapped up in a blanket all day. And I'm not. So and I'm also wearing 2 layers underneath too. I'm wearing my like thermal pants. They're kind of like tights, and then I'm wearing my pajama pants. So yes, I'm also double layered in the bottom too. I would wear 3 pairs of socks, except I have these thermal socks that are keeping me nice and warm. I didn't know about thermal socks until I was like a few years back. I don't even know if they existed or not. Sopas are delightful. Yes, they are, man. They were so good. Taquitos or tamales? Which one?
Honestly, they're both so good, but I'm gonna have to go with tamales.
I gotta go with tamales too. Only because we don't get to eat tamales that often. It's only usually around this time. Christmas time is when they make the tamales.
I love tamales. I like chicken tamales.
I like the pork tamales.
I like the pork, but
sorry for people who say
I'm a chicken person.
Okay. Which is better? Yeah. So I think for me, tamales.
Tamales. I'm gonna have to go with tamales.
Although taquitos.
I like taquitos.
I have nostalgia with taquitos because my grandmother used to make me chicken taquitos, and then she'd serve me with a big bowl of frijoles de la olla, so beans, just whole beans, right? And I used to dunk the taquitos in the whole beans and then eat it. So it was like crunchy still, but a little bit mushy because of the caldo, the juice. And then, you get that beans and chicken and fried tortilla. So yeah, that's always good.
There's always like this, like, I feel like people say taquitos and then they're like tacos. They're like, well, but I look at taquitos and I feel like they're rolled. Sometimes I see like on the internet, like on YouTube videos they're making or on TikTok, and they're like, oh, I'm making some taquitos for dinner, and it's just like a hard shell taco, but like that to me is a taco, not a taquito. Yeah. But then the rolled ones.
Actually, to be fair, so taquitos would be like small tacos. I think we got it wrong. I think the other ones, my family knows them as flautas. We call them flutes because they look like tiny little flutes.
Yeah, but aren't flautas with flour tortilla?
See you, truth.
Thank you. See you.
Ahí nos vemos.
I don't know, because even at work, like when I worked at the restaurant, like people would be like, "What's the difference?" And I'm like, "Well, the flautas are they're softer, and they're in a flour tortilla, and they're bigger, and they're usually like this, kind of like this big, and then taquitos are more crunchy, and they're corn tortilla." So
I guess it depends on the region. Probably.
Yeah.
Roxana says channel. It's the food channel. That's funny. I love wearing layers. So cozy, right? That's
I never used to wear layers.
And you can call me crazy, but I wear socks to sleep. I cannot not have socks.
I wear socks to sleep, but somehow, somewhere, they go missing. I think he pulls them off.
Yeah, right. It's the chamuco. It's the ghost of socks past.
You pull them off.
Bean and cheese and jalapeno tamales. Oh, I've never had jalapeno bean and cheese.
I've never had bean with cheese, but I had cheese and jalapenos. Isn't that rajas?
Yeah, tamales de rajas.
Tamales de rajas.
Yeah. Come to Germany in winter. No, thank you. We're fine. We'll go in the summer.
I'll still go.
Okay, fine. Well, I'll go, I guess.
I just need a lot of hot cocoa
Okay, somebody though, you have to help me overcome my fear of black ice. I just would hate to be in a car and then for the driver to be like, hold on, because we are sliding and we are not sure when we can stop. We're just going to keep going until we hit another object. And also, just so you know, there's a car behind us and it's a big rig and it's also sliding. So as soon as we stop, you're going to have to book it out of the car because we're going to be pancakes.
No.
Yeah, that's just my big fear about snowy places, like having to slide. My sister lived in Ohio, and her husband slid while he was driving the little Mini Cooper, and he
Really?
crashed into this fence thing, and it's like that's scary to me. I think that's the only thing that's more terrifying than driving in the rain for me.
I've never driven on ice, so I don't know. I mean, in the snow. So.
Me neither, but I've seen lots of videos of.
No, thank you. I'm fine. Or I wouldn't want to fly in that weather either.
Oh no, no. No, for me, chicken tamales are good. I like the chicken tamales. I had some chicken tamales that were green, which I never have actually. I don't like green tamales, but these were pretty good.
You've never had chicken green tamales?
No, I always if they have pork.
Make chicken then. How have you eaten chicken tamales?
No, I've never had chicken tamales.
Oh, I was gonna say because normally people make it with green chicken.
But I've never had a green tamal. Is what I mean.
Oh, okay.
And I had one that was green with chicken, and I was like, oh, okay.
The ones that the people gave you?
No, those were pork, but it was green too. I don't like green, but they were okay. I usually have my mom makes pork and she makes beef, and her pork and beef tamales are like the best. The best I've ever had. But I think everybody says that about their parents, right? Because you grew up on that, so you know that taste. But I don't know.
I grew up on my grandmother's food. My mom makes good food. It's just like I like the authentic. Like my grandma, nothing compares to grandma.
No, nothing compares to grandma. Fair dessert can be cold dessert. Oh, talking to Angela. You must wear socks to bed. You do. You must. Making me hungry. Sorry. Talking to MJ. Happy birthday, Erika.
Thank you, Mike.
Up north was bad. It is just windy now here. See, counter steering. I don't know.
No, thank you.
I don't know. I had accidents. See what I'm saying? It's bad enough like when you're in the rain and you hit the brakes and your car's like sliding. That's terrifying.
No,
but I know what to do, kind of. Like.
Well, because it's you're gonna eventually it is gonna stop when you're on ice. You're gonna keep going
until
it slides
until you hit something, or I don't know how that works. So like until the black ice is done, then like you hit snow or regular road, and I don't know. I gotta look into it, but all I know is that I gotta get over it. In Montreal, where I live, we have black ice many, many times during the winter. I've seen people like walking down the street and they just like a security camera.
We've seen videos.
And then also those people that like try to stay standing and they like do the splits.
And
they're trying to walk with
twisting ankles and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Not a fan of that. And we know better to put it hot. Yeah, see, we don't know any better. Sorry. Saludos desde Puerto Rico. Hey, Puerto Rico in the house.
Well,
we never had that experience here. The streets are clean. I don't know. See, but Linda has. Give me a burrito and I'm happy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so American. Burritos are better than tacos. I'm gonna ignore that last sentence. Actually, I'm gonna say something though. Sometimes for me, I'd agree with you, because like there's a spot, King Taco. I like their tacos, I really do. But sometimes I just want to go for their burrito because their rice is good and their beans is good. So I think the magic to a burrito, in order for me to pick a burrito over a taco, the rice and the beans have to be like.
Yeah, because when you bite into a burrito and you just get the meat, and then it's like the rice and beans are already bland or like don't have flavor, it just takes away from the whole experience.
Exactly.
It's just like nah, okay.
Exactly, and that's why I love you, because you know things like that.
That's why.
That's one of the reasons why.
There you go.
I'm learning.
I'm just kidding.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Black ice is probably less common than you think. Usually happens after a thaw, then freeze. Otherwise, it's just snow or slush. Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. We have winter tires, and you just have to drive slowly. Okay. I'm down with that. Maybe I'll drive one of those snow plows everywhere we go. Rent on snow plow.
Oh my goodness.
No, but those can slide too, huh? Never mind.
It has wheels, probably.
But I would probably feel safer. What if it has those tracks like the big tanks have? They're just big. I don't know. They can slide too. I don't know.
I mean, if you're able to fall and slide on your own feet, I think it just.
Tires are not safe. Yeah, that's true. All right, I guess. Happy birthday, Erika.
Thank you. I
Okay.
got a special birthday song yesterday.
And you're gonna have one right now, familia. Join me.
No.
Join me in singing a song, a birthday song to Erika. And I'm gonna do a countdown just like we did yesterday, except this time we're gonna be on key because we have an instrument. Let me know if you're ready with a thumbs up, but a birthday haiku. Hey, David, welcome. Sure,
David.
let's hear a birthday haiku from David. Ready? We're ready for it. So let us know if you're ready to sing and give it with a thumbs up.
They're like, nah.
And maybe there's just a little delay. I gotta clean my.
Your uke.
I gotta clean my uke. All right, here we go. See, we got a lot of thumbs up coming in already. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Erika. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday from La Familia all over the world, all around the world. We had people from Germany. We had people from Puerto Rico. We had probably people from Canada. Let us know where you sang happy birthday from. We had, I think Roxana sang it in Romanian. Linda probably sang it in Finnish. Alicia did this awesome, like sort of like pop version of that. Angela went all metal. We got Lynn from Florida, sang it.
Iowa.
Awesome. Iowa, nice. Sang it in German. And yes, in Canada. There we go. See? There you go. See?
Thank you.
People all over the world. All right. So in your 20, what do you hope to learn or to accomplish in your 28th year around the sun?
Let's see.
Is there a habit that you want to drop or a habit that you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to stop complaining and worrying about everything.
Okay, so we're gonna reach out to Familia. Familia, any tips on how to stop complaining or worrying about things? Any quotes? Any scripture? Any type of reminder?
Yeah.
Anything that would help her? What do you think is the key to that? What are you gonna do? What do you plan to do to help yourself not complain?
Not complain. Well, not be so quick to think that when bad things happen that's the end and there's no fixing. So looking for the good even in the bad, like seeing the good in that, seeing the lesson in it, and not just getting so, well, not just reacting in like right away. That's what I do. I tend to react like right away and not even analyze what's going on or analyze the situation or see how I can make the situation better. I think that's the final solution or the final answer to a problem. Sometimes it's like things happen and I'm like, all right, well, throw in the towel. That's it. That's what it is. And I don't try to fix it. So
here we go. We got David who's complaining about it. He says, you know what I can't stand? Complaining. It's just the worst.
Leave it to David.
Coming in hot with the dad jokes. Brooke says, prayer, sweet sister. Just pour into Christ. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. And the first thing that I'm working on is catching myself just when I'm doing it. Just saying, oh, there it is. I'm doing it. And then, like you said, take a pause. You know, not be reactive right away. I know, right? I hate complaining. Me too. I think I want to stop procrastinating, but not today. I'll do it tomorrow.
Well, I'm still planning on being lazy today.
Yeah, no, that's
That's like
good.
another thing.
It's your birthday. We can spend it however you want.
Thank you.
We're gonna have a chill, super chill day.
We're gonna have movie evening after this. We're gonna make something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Going to watch a movie from
Mhm.
start to finish, because we always say we're gonna watch it and then somehow I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get something to drink, or I'm gonna go warm up my food, and then, or I want some popcorn. And
Mm-hmm. Then it gets
then
interrupted.
yeah. So, yep. I have not yet begun to procrastinate. Not yet. Oh my goodness, David.
Let's see. Try to find one thing to be grateful for each morning. Focus on it. That's a good one. Gratitude. Having gratitude. Let's go there. What are you grateful for in so far in your life? Just a big general thing, and then like you can.
Well, I'm grateful for my health.
Okay.
Because I am healthy. I wasn't a year ago. I wasn't. I was like, I lost so much weight, like rapidly. I was like stressed. Like I was like, not that I'm not stressed now, but I was like a whole nother kind of stress.
It was a different stress.
It was like a different stress where it was like sucking the life out of me, where I just felt like I was like, it was just bad. So that's what I'm grateful for, like today, because I am a lot healthier than I was then. And a lot of things. I'm grateful for you, for your patience, for your kindness, for your like wisdom helping me through, even when I sometimes fight you on the help. You still continue to help me, and I don't fight him.
No,
you know? I
would lose.
But I do resist the help. I put right when it's like, ooh, help. The wall
help, get away from me.
the wall starts to go and then it kind of stops, so I can still see, but like it's still blocking me, you know. So I'm grateful for that.
He's knocking down walls tonight. I just hear Corey saying that. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome. I'm just kidding.
There you go. You're getting all uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm getting all uncomfortable. Sorry. Give it to God, sister. I am also trying not to worry and complain. Nothing happens that surprises God. It takes practice. Keep praying. There you go. Angela says, and I mean Linda says, analyzing the situation first is really good, and think about the experiences you've had so far. I bet in most cases things turned out well.
I actually, since she just did that up there for a second, I actually got the whole analyzing the situations from Linda, because Linda actually, she had messaged me a little bit. Like this was actually like, I don't know, I want to say like 6-7 months ago, maybe. I have to check in Discord, but she messaged me and actually mentioned that. Analyze my situations. Clearly I did not listen because I didn't do it, but I will take the advice now because I'm in a better headspace of really wanting to grow.
Okay, why do you think you didn't listen? Obviously, you're not like saying, I don't care about Linda.
No,
I'm not going to do it. But what is it about you? Like these.
I had no desire to even try, or I don't know why I didn't have the desire. I think that I just wasn't ready to grow in that way. I think I was just wanting to be stuck in the old patterns and still stay there because it was easy. It wasn't, change is complicated sometimes. Change can be new and scary. So sometimes when you're already feeling all these overwhelming emotions, doing something new that you're afraid to do, but you know that it's probably for your best interest, you choose not to go that route sometimes. And you're just like, okay, that was great advice. I love it. Thank you so much. I'll try it. And then it's easy just to tell somebody that. And then when you're done, you're sitting there and you're still feeling, you don't take that step because of fear. Fear has stopped me from doing so many things in life.
Okay.
And in reality, it's really not the fear, it's myself. Because I allowed that fear to dictate what I do and what I don't do. And I let it latch on to me and like eat at every part that I wanted to try to do differently. And I didn't because of that. So I'm the one who's I'm to blame for like, I'm not trying to put blame, but there is a source, and I'm the source of everything that not goes wrong, but of how I go about the things that go wrong. Like I dwell on them. Like I let them sit there and pour into me, and I shouldn't do that.
Is it that you wanted to stay in your comfort zone, or is it that you were wanting to do it your way? Like you take advice and you're like, okay, considered, but I want to do it my way, or I want to figure it out on my own, Or is it really that you are saying, okay, I'll try it, but then it's like, no, I can't try that because it's outside of my comfort zone, so I want to stay in my comfort zone?
I think it has a lot to do with both, actually,
Mm.
because a lot of times when somebody is kind of uncomfortable at times to ask for help, and then they do get the help, sometimes it's like, man, why couldn't I just think of it on my own? Why couldn't I just do this step on myself? Why did it have to be that somebody else had to come and tell me? That means they're wiser than me. Like, and it goes into that, and it turns into negative, a positive. I would turn a positive into a negative by saying, well, why didn't I think about it? Like, I'm not smart then, because I didn't think about it myself. And now I'm in this stubborn mindset where I didn't want to do it. And then it comes with also too, I was just comfortable in feeling that. And then once I made that change, I start becoming somebody new, and that scared me a little bit.
Okay, very insightful. Make note of all that.
Yeah, I
am. Lynn says, I pray for strength to not be anxious.
Thank you.
Fill your heart with the word. I'm right there with you. I need to learn this myself. Praise God. Health is so important. Your health is your wealth. Being thankful for little things, that's good. Take a big goal and break it down into smaller ones. Okay, so they call that small chunking instead of big chunking. Sometimes you see a big goal and just the size of it is intimidating, and so you can chunk it into tiny little pieces and then do one. You feel successful. You do another step. You feel successful, and then you're getting closer and closer to that goal. That's awesome. Grateful I'm not drowning in my grief and worry. That's a big one. Thank you, Rhoda. That's a big one too. Drowning in my grief and worry. My family. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, Jelena.
Hi, Jelena.
Did you find? Did you find a Chick-fil-A? We want to know. Erika, yes, you're awesome. That's a good one, David. Happy birthday, says Chinsea.
Oh, thank you.
I decided to cook instead. Sorry, I didn't realize that some of these are directed at other people.
Yeah.
Breaking down overwhelming situations in parts helps making them less overwhelming, at least for me. That's true. Unless you get overwhelmed that you have a lot of little things to do, like some people do.
Yeah.
Some people do like to chunk big, but it just depends on how, what's comfortable for you. Because if you are a worrier, not warrior, worrier. If you worry about things, if you're a worrier, your initial instinct might be to chunk small, and you say, man, I got all these little things to do, and you, without realizing that it's all only one big thing, and if you chunk it all as one, it might be easier for you to do it. Or if your instinct is to chunk it all as one big piece, then it might be helpful to chunk it down small. So I guess it just depends on how you view things and how you go about things. I just trust and believe no matter how things get, they will always work out. How do you feel about that? Do you think that you can just trust and believe that no matter how things get, they will work themselves out? Or are you the type of person that says, I don't think things will work out, I think I have to make them work out?
Well, I never really I would love it for me to trust and believe that no matter how things get or how bad the situation may be, that it'll just work itself out on its own timing. Just kind of ride the wave, like I was saying, just ride it out, kind of thing. But I don't know why it's very challenging for me to do that. For me to really trust and believe that. Sometimes I feel like I get into that and I'm like, well, there's no way like this is gonna work out on its own. Like I have to try to fix it myself, and then I end up making things worse. Because I'm not patient. I want it to happen like now, and waiting for it to work itself out. Sometimes it's more stressful.
So you think that maybe patience might be the key to unlock that door of not complaining and
yeah,
you know what I mean?
I could be a little bit more patient, just a little.
What does patience look like for you?
Well, I think it means also, mainly I think it's just being patient towards myself, because that's like, so really not trying to rush the process of either healing or, fear or overcoming a challenge. I just think that it's just one of those, like, just not rushing things and taking them day by day, and situation by situation and focus on the situation at hand and not start jumping to my own hypothetical situations
Yeah.
that I come up with.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So patience with yourself. That's what that was.
Well, yeah, because I think that's where patience really kind of starts from. Because how are you going to be patient? How do you expect other people to be patient with you, or for you to be patient with other people if you're not patient with yourself? Like,
yeah, and you spend more time with yourself than you do with other people.
You have to be the center of that, so that
Yeah.
you can, that can like kind of, what is the word when you're like, it could read off of you, where it could
radiate.
Yeah, there you go, radiate off of you, and then it just kind of goes easy breezy from there.
There's a saying, I think it's a Buddhist saying. It says that if your compassion doesn't include you, then it's incomplete. You can't just be compassionate towards other people. Compassion, that also encompasses like patience, right? So if you're not patient with other people, if you're patient with other people but you're not patient with yourself, then your patience is incomplete.
Yeah.
Usually when I feel overwhelmed, I do nothing. Journaling helps me clear my mind from emotional cloudiness. A lot of the times too, that's true. Like you have just noise, and journaling about it gets it out from here to here, and then suddenly there's like clarity.
Yeah. That's true.
Then I make a list. Yeah, that's good. Birthday. None of you look a day over 50. Thank you. Sorry, I really just get it. All right, Brandon, not a problem. Thank you for being here. Joel says, yes, Erika, I think remaining self-aware enough to realize there is likely a positive outcome despite the rough path. This world, not our home. And this world is not our home. That's right. So remaining self-aware enough just to realize that there is likely a positive. So everything that is, like I told your brother, from his point of view, what he was going through was terrible. Nothing was going his way. So it was frustrating him. He was, obviously lashing out externally. And it just took one tiny little question just for him to ask, okay, how can this be good? How can this actually be a good thing? And then he's still looking at the same situation, trying to extract what's good from it. He held on to that. And what happened?
Well, I don't know.
His perspective changed, right? His whole attitude changed. He started feeling.
I was gonna say, well, he felt he felt good, like he felt different. He kind of like looked lighter too when I saw him, and even just his voice, it just a lot of things. Just he seemed just different, less stressed.
And it's the same thing. He was looking at the same thing, but just looking at it from a different angle, or looking at it from.
Sometimes that happens. We think that we see things only in one vision, and that's it. Like there's no other way to see it.
Expect the best.
No,
sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm reading them all.
No, go ahead.
Expect the best, but plan for the worst. The Stoics have this thing called meditatio malorum, which means it's a meditation on your death. Or picturing what the worst thing that could happen, then you plan for it, but you expect that it's not going to happen, which helps you, because if for some reason it does end up being the worst thing that you could picture, you were at least ready for it.
Yeah.
The unexpected punch hurts more than the one that's expected, is what they say. I hear you, Erika. I always try to work things out. Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Amen. Joel says, I can be patient with my doctor.
Wow. It took me a second to process that. I was like, wait, what? But then got it.
You got it?
I got it.
It took me a while too. I was like, I can be patient. Why would he be patient? Patient, doctor, patient. Oh, that's good. It's hard for me to give myself grace. I give it to others with ease, but not myself. Where does grace come from? When you give it to others, is it really coming from you? If you were to give it to yourself, is it really you giving it to yourself? Where does grace come from? If you all can just answer that. And then it's essentially important to know when you can't fix something yourself, but need help. That's a big one. That's a big one for me too, because I think that being a father or being a man, you have the weight of the household on your shoulders, and you have to resolve your partner's issues, you have to resolve your children's issues. If your mom's having an issue, you have to resolve your parents' issues, and you feel like those are all their problems are your problems because you're the head of the household. And it becomes difficult. It's like, okay, if I ask for help, then I should be stripped from my position as a household or the head of the household because I can't handle it, you know? So probably Tino. I'm not sure who your daddy is, but I'm sure he'll say hi. Taking care of Alicia, probably Alicia, maybe. Oh, Angela says taking care of. Thank you. I am 67 and I have dealt with anxiety since I was 12. A psychologist told me when I was 12, when things seem bad, look around you and you will see someone else is worse off than you. So it always helped me to see things weren't as bad after all. As I got older, I learned to become thankful. There it is. Yeah. And definitely don't go on social media because the images are curated and people only show you the good parts of their life. It's not like people are showing you, the worst parts of their lives.
Yeah,
right?
That's why sometimes that's why I try to stay off it so much, or I don't post, or I go kind of isolate myself because I see that people are, and I say quotes, I'm not saying that people are not actually happy, but they seem like they're happy 24/7 and their lives are so perfect, and because this picture that they're painting and you only see those parts. I'm like, well, they don't struggle. What? How come they don't struggle? Why am I struggling? But then that goes into, I got to stop worrying about other people. I got to stop worrying about what they're doing and how are they being happy, because the way that they're happy isn't the way that I'm going to be happy. I can't find my happiness with somebody's Instagram photo.
Especially that couple that lives in perfect paradise.
They live in the perfect place. They have
every season
there's colorful trees and leaves and
even
snow.
Their dog looks really happy.
Yeah, they have they watch movies on this projector in their living room. There's a fire pit, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What? Where are they living? That they just have but
unfollow that couple.
I like all their stuff. It's just I look at it and I'm just like, awesome. Oh man, I want to be happy like that, but then that's the wrong mindset because I don't want to be happy like that. I want to be my happy. And I confuse that with everybody else's happiness because I'm like, oh, well, that's what happy looks like. So what happy looks like to me could look different to you, to the next person. What?
Yeah. No, keep talking.
Oh, and that's where I get all not confused, but I get all, you're scaring me.
No, good.
I get depressed. That's what the sadness, and then I'm like, I get down, and I'm like, well, all right, I'm just gonna go back into hiding, and I'm gonna go all the way down here.
Yeah, and then we live in Paris.
No, but then
everything's brown.
But then it goes into the back of the going back to what people say about being thankful and grateful for what I do have, because I am fortunate, and I know that I'm fortunate. Maybe I don't have the beautiful big old white picket fence house with snow and dogs and all of that, right? And beautiful colors of leaves and trees and not a worry in the world. But I am grateful because I have a place, I have a roof, I have a bed, I have food, I have my health, I have my family, I have a loving partner. I consider his girls my beautiful girls too. They're part of my family. So I have that, and I have, number one, I have Christ in my heart. So it's just, there's so many things to be grateful for, and I got to take it back there. When I see that, instead of getting sad, I should just be happy for other people that they're happy. And not that I'm not, but I mean, have that attitude about it and not go and have pity for myself. Have a pity party.
It was interesting that you mentioned that thing about happiness, because I have a tiny little journal where I write.
It's his little black book.
My little black books where I write little tiny messages to myself, to my future self, to remind me of moments like that, when I'm down or when I need some extra help. I've made notes in the past for myself, and I made this one. I made this one today, actually. So happiness is personal, and you get to define happiness for yourself and are free to be happy your own way. So be happy as long as you do not hurt others or get in the way of other people's happiness.
I did not know he wrote that, by the way, because I don't.
Yeah, that's how I was
I don't look at his journals unless he chooses to share them with me. Because I'm even though
Thank
like
you for that.
we're partners and I don't need to know everything. It's not my place. Especially though I find his journals are very personal. That's what a journal is. And sometimes he has conversations with the Great Spirit, and sometimes he has conversations with whatever he wants, like, himself, he's reminders to himself, and sometimes he writes letters even to me because he's mentioned, or to his girls, his mom and all that, and I don't feel like it's my place to go into that. That's his sacred space, and I don't want to interrupt that unless he chooses to share that with me.
Thank you. You are free to, obviously I leave it open. It's
Of
not like they're locked or
course.
anything. So you are free
They're
to
everywhere,
look, but I appreciate that you don't. It's not that there's anything like
not in
that
there like,
will
oh gosh, Erika's
upset
over here
you.
complaining again, over here yelling at me, saying
Maybe you'll
I'm
find
just
that.
kidding.
No, but I don't have anything in there that you're gonna be like, what the heck, but they are my sort of like my private thoughts. Sometimes they're not all happy,
I know.
and sometimes I just need to get them out and put them in writing so that I can better understand it, so
yeah. But I respect his privacy and his space, and I don't, and I think that's okay. That's healthy for when you have a partner. Allow your partner to have his or her safe place to, whether it's saying what they want and unfiltered, and you got to be true to yourself and give you your space.
I have tons of notebooks where I've written thoughts and plans and things like that. I look back and I think, okay, have I grown? Do I still think that way? Or have I outgrown that thought or that idea or that belief? And it comes in handy, especially if I'm having a really hard time and my mind is just overthinking, and overanalyzing things, which is good, which is a good thing, but it has its place, I think. So let's see.
Good night, Roxana. Sorry. Thank you for joining us.
Good night. Thank you.
Have fun on mom duties.
I kept a journal when I was in the military and helped me with my walk. That's journals are coming really handy. Nate, I have a little black book. It's my book of truths. It's different from the other journals. My hubby never bothered my books either. They were just in our bedrooms laying around. Yeah, so I have my journal.
He has so many.
I have my journal where I journal my day-to-day stuff. So in the mornings I'll wake up and I'll write the first thing is I'll write my gratitude, what I'm grateful for. My gratitude. Then I have my normal journal stuff where I either just free journal, like something that's bothering me or whatever, but I also put like mental. So if I'm overthinking something or if something's bothering me mentally, I also write emotional if something's bothering me emotionally. And this is just like tiny little conversations that I have with myself. And then I get to look back and say, okay, that problem started on this day and it resolved itself on this other day. So I only went through it for a week. How can I make it shorter next time? Next time I deal with something like that, how can I cut it to 2 days or 1 day or an hour, things like that. Then I have my black book. These are just like my tiny little philosophies.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to go unlock door because Lena's coming.
Oh, okay, good. And this little black book is just like my little tiny philosophies, things that my grandfather handed down to me or little things he said. Things like things about the mind, things about perception, things about my emotions, things about love, things about, forgiveness. The real goal is, these are generally for me. I write these for myself, but my secondary goal is that maybe one day one of my grandchildren will look at this and say, hey, let me take a look at my grandpa's mind, and they could see my struggles and they could see the things that I worried about and how I overcame them, and hopefully they can learn from my mistakes and not deal with the things that I dealt with, or if they do, that they can get themselves out of it quickly. So Lynn asks, Erika, do you journal? It helps. Take a cue from here.
I used to. I have journals too. I just sometimes feel, I think I mentioned to you, I don't know how long ago, it was like a week ago. Sometimes it overwhelms me. I don't know how to explain it. I think because I'm so try to make things a specific way, and I see people's journal. Then I see sometimes when he does show me his journals, I'm like, what the heck? Your journal's all like nice and like color coordinated and like organized. I call it a like a vomit journal or a
a brain dump.
Yeah, like literally just whatever I'm saying. Like it's not structured. It's just, hey, today is Sunday and I'm feeling in a bad mood and I want to. It's just random. Just that's just an example, but.
But you see, like when you baked your first cake, did it look anything like the cakes you baked today?
Oh no.
Yeah, my journals didn't always look like that.
Yeah, I know.
It was just scribbles and just nonsense until I found something that was actually helpful, more structured. But
I like listen to metal, heavy metal. Honestly, that's how.
That's actually what she does now.
Yeah. I'm gonna remember it because David mentions this band a lot. It's called. Don't say it, David. I know the song is called like "No Love," I think, or something like that, and it's from Sleeping Giant. I got it. I love that song.
Love that song too.
I love that "No Love" song. I think that's what it's called. I hope.
I think it is. Sometimes just writing it down like a letter, but never send it to anyone. It's just burn it.
That could be very therapeutic too. Yeah. Kind of just it feels like you wrote a letter to somebody, or even if it's to yourself, and then you burn it. It's like it's burned away. I've never done it.
I saw a TikTok that said, if you have people that you can't stand, that make you very angry, write them a letter, and then when you're done, throw them in the fire. And then he goes, okay, so what do I do with the letters?
Oh my goodness.
Tell them how you feel and then throw them in the fire. It's like, okay, so what do I do with the letters?
See, I was right. Sleeping Giant, No Love.
Yep.
See?
Sleeping Giant, No Love. I also have a journal that is what God shows me daily. I look back and it's written like a devotional. Cool. I have a journal like that too, where I just write little messages that flow uninterrupted. I can't believe we made you a metalhead, Erika.
I'm really happy that you guys did, to be honest. We'll be in the car and then I put on I connect my phone and I put in. He's like, wait, what? It took him a bit to to adjust. He's like, wait, what the heck?
Like, what's going on? Like, did you just put that on? Like, yep.
Yeah.
So writing a letter too, like you can write a letter to your future self. You could say, "Hey, Erika, by the way, this is what's going on. Figure it out."
I've actually written letters to myself before. I think I showed a little bit. Where's my journal? Actually, the blue one. I think
I have no idea.
You can say hello too, since you have.
We
have a guest. You haven't seen her in a while.
Where's
this? You can see you already. Lena. She. Yeah.
Get in the middle.
You can get in the middle, like when Luna gets in the middle. She that's why I was opening the door for her. Hello.
This is Liana East. If some of you have met her, some of you have not.
It's been a while.
A while. She's a lot taller now and
older and
and
all grown up.
Independent.
It's been a while since she's been on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Angela says, "Hello, Liana."
Hello, Liana.
Hi, Angela.
She was teaching me sign language yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I got all excited.
Show them what you.
Okay,
what
so
you know.
She taught me how to say, "This is hi," and then hello.
That's the proper way.
So hello, and then my name is, and then Erika, and then she also taught me to do my favorite color is red. She's
Very
so
good.
good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, my daughter, my oldest, my firstborn. She is taking sign language in school, and she knows how to communicate now. And part of her assignment is to teach somebody. And so Erika was her subject.
I came in the room. I was so excited. I'm like, yeah.
I know some sign language.
Yeah.
Which is good because now a new door has opened for her, and I think she could take on a lot of awesome jobs. Maybe a nurse, which can open up a lot of doors too, or a translator.
This is how you sign nurse.
Nurse?
I think this is nurse.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And this is cop.
Yeah.
Or police.
Cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she does that. What else are you taking in school?
I'm in your own class.
Your drone. She's taking a drone class where they're gonna build program drones, fly
It's not
them.
drone class. It's unmanned aircraft systems.
Okay,
AKA
unmanned,
drone.
unmanned and unwomaned drone system, flying systems. What is it?
Alicia says,
Oh,
wow, you could teach my sons. They are nonverbal. I know some
That's
basic
cool.
signs. Oh, that'd be cool.
It's
You
helpful.
should make some videos. Like
Yeah.
you should like record just simple, like just basic stuff. So to help people and then do a YouTube thing. Just
If only you knew someone who can edit. Actually, she edits her own videos
she did.
too.
She did it yesterday.
My daughter,
Who'd she take
my
after?
baby. I don't know. She makes me proud.
And she's doing so good in school.
She makes
We're
me
gonna
proud.
gloat.
She has nothing but right?
Yeah.
All the way down.
Yep.
That's what her grades look like.
Mhm.
Yeah, she could. Actually, I might encourage her to start a YouTube channel teaching some sign
Just
language.
basic.
Why not? I know a lot of people would love to learn, especially like Alicia.
Yeah, to
Right.
be able to.
I'm pretty sure there are some already out there, but you can make it hip and
You know,
cool.
you're
and cool.
what make
But
it
I'm
is
not
lit.
cool.
Is lit a still thing to say
yeah,
for kids?
I don't know.
It's so
Lit
lit.
is fire.
Or-
I don't know. You guys
I
still
don't
saying
know.
fire?
What's the lingo
Yeah,
now?
fire.
Fire?
Mhm.
What's
It's
the
fire.
lingo?
What do you say? It's very. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fire.
You should ask a teenager or something.
Lena, you could sign on one favorite song of
Of
hers.
hers.
Actually,
that would
did you
be
tell
awesome
your dad
too.
what you have to do next semester?
Oh,
This would be good. It kind of
let
brought
me
it
see
up.
if I could sign it. Okay, so next year, I have to sign a song. To have to make
Yeah.
a music video.
Oh, I know song now. Song.
Song.
This is music, so song.
A music song. Okay.
Cool.
What was video?
Video.
So,
So video game,
wait.
video,
game.
production. So this is make.
Oh, production. Okay.
Production.
We're
This is
learning.
It looks like you're putting salt and pepper
You're
on,
like,
yeah,
on
machine
on some
food.
pasta.
Well, that makes sense. Here.
That's cool.
Nice.
And this is work.
You know,
So, homework.
hey, seriously, you could actually make. You know how people make lyric videos?
Mhm.
You can make sign videos for music.
That's what I have
for
to do.
music videos. That's awesome.
See?
You can have a YouTube video. You can have your own YouTube channel.
Then you make
You know,
your own
start,
money.
start paying some
I
rent.
know,
You know what I'm saying? Start paying some rent. You know, buy your own.
I'll sing your favorite song.
I know 82,000 people that would probably support that channel.
We have 20 right now that would for sure be
Yeah,
like,
20 for sure
For
that
sure
would.
right now. 20. Would you guys watch and subscribe to Lena's thing? They're gonna say yes. Like this
They're
video.
gonna say yes. Say
like,
yes.
Like this video.
You must be so proud. I am super proud. She's come a long way despite some hard moments, some tragedies. She's come a long way, and she's proven to herself, not just to me, but she's proven to herself that she's capable of overcoming anything. Right, Lenny Amor?
Yes.
She's overcome so much. And there was a little bit of a slip up a few months ago. Her grades were kind of like declining, and then I
that's
said,
lazy.
But that was like last
I
year.
said, hey, yeah, last year. And then what happened, Lenny?
I did my homework.
But she admitted most kids
was
don't
lazy.
say it's because I was lazy. Most teenagers and kids say, oh, well, it's because I did turn it in, but I don't know. The teacher said it was this, or there's always an excuse. She was just like, okay, I'm
Lazy.
caught. I was just lazy. So, and then she turned it around and got A's.
Yep.
End of the year with A's.
Yep. So, but you know, she's had it since she was a kid, because when she was a baby, she was dropped on her head.
She was.
True story, but
From her own
not but,
sister,
but
by
irrelevant.
accident, though.
That's not the point. The point is that that we taught her how to sign simple things like milk, or like how to say please, or thank you, or dad. I know a little bit. I know a tiny little bit. But it was helpful because she couldn't say she was hungry, so she would say, she wanted to eat, or she wanted some milk, or she wanted some juice, or something like that, or water, or she had to go to the bathroom and things like that. And so, real simple signs. And it was interesting because people would look at her like, "Is she deaf?" Like, no, she's not deaf. She's not mute. She just.
And it's actually, they said that teaching a kid, or like a toddler, sign language at a young age, makes them less frustrated and builds communication better.
Right. It's easier to communicate with a sign than to formulate the words, because they
can't.
probably want to formulate a sentence, but they can't. So
Which
at
leads
least
to
eat.
tantrums and all
Yeah.
that.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Nice. High five.
So high five myself.
Oh, sorry. High five, you two.
Yeah, let's just
Family high five.
Yep.
Got it. That's not hit my face.
That was it. Yeah.
This is
so
us.
Where did she?
Alicia says, yes, I know milk. More, please. Oh yeah, more. That was a good one.
Oh, happy birthday.
And cookie and ball and cat and dog
Lion.
and lion.
What's
And
father
squirrel.
and mother and sign?
So mom,
Father. Oh yeah, father.
Dad?
And then mom.
And
mom.
Everything up here is like male, and everything down here is female. So if you wanted to sign aunt, I forgot if it's this is apple. So it'll be like aunt, and then uncles with the U.
Uncles with the U.
So like,
okay, so that makes sense. So it's got it.
Little simple things, right? So what's father and mother? So father, your whole hand with your thumb on your forehead.
Mother's down here.
Mother's by the mouth.
And then if you
by the mouth or the chin?
Chin.
All right, chin. Okay, so your chin, right?
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the.
Say goodnight.
She wanted to really just come and say goodnight, but I put her on the spot.
Yep.
But thank you for that.
Super proud of her because she admitted that she was lazy.
Or night. That's day. My bad.
Good night.
Good
say
night,
good night.
Day. So it's
Familia.
Good
night.
Our family.
Night.
How do you say
night.
family? So good night, family.
This is day. So this is morning, afternoon, because the sun's like this is like the sun. So the sun's right here in the morning.
The highest.
It's in the middle, and then night when it's setting. So night. So good night.
I thought it was night like
everyone.
this. Everyone.
She's
like whatever. Good night, baby. Love you.
Good night. Love you.
So yes, that's my oldest, our firstborn. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty
she
awesome.
paints. She taught herself piano
and just does
and
the guitar.
I taught her like a few chords, and then she just started learning all on her own. She does painting. She does. What else does she do? I taught her stamp making when I was learning stamp making.
She does a lot of things. Like she makes her own like jewelry too.
Yeah.
Like earrings. She just will ask her dad like from like bottle like the soda can thing. She just makes bracelets. She's just very creative. She has that creativity like mind, and she teaches herself things. If she doesn't know how to do it, she figures it out. She figures it out on her own. It's just, but I think she gets a lot of those traits from you, the creativity.
Well,
and like all like the artsy like.
Artsy-fartsy?
Yeah, and the introvert kind of side. Luna's more extrovert, but she's also can be reserved. But she is a lot like him in creativity as well, and because she likes to draw, she loves to sing, and she's really good at singing. Maybe one day we can catch her and get her on here. Maybe. She has a really good voice, and go ahead.
No, the thing is with the girls, I told them the word bored is forbidden. Like you can't say you're bored. You have a lot more things than I had when I was a kid, and I was never bored because I would play with sticks and marbles, and I had maybe 2 action figures, and I had a few cars and toy soldiers and stuff. So you had to use your imagination with them. Like I say, bored is not, you don't say that you're bored. You have the internet, you can watch movies on Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube. You can, so I encourage them to like find something they're interested in and then learn it on YouTube. And if they have any other questions, get on some kind of like forum to talk about it, but to try to figure it out. And he's always like said, okay, she's like me for sure, because I'm curious about wallet making. I make wallets. I'm curious about stamp making. I try making stamps. I'm curious about, something like, and practically anything. And then I just try to learn as much as I can. If I like it, I'll stick to it. But then things become seasonal to me. So like sometimes I just want to grab my guitar and work on a new song. But then sometimes that becomes like, I can't get satisfaction out of it or my therapy out of it. So then I'll go to photography. And then when I'm done with that and I can't get any satisfaction out of that, I go to my wallets. And some people might go, well, you're jack of all trades, master of none. But that's okay for me because it's about it being therapy for me. And sometimes, I don't have time to do a wallet. So maybe I can just mess around with my phone and design, whatever.
Very, very talented, young, little, beautiful humans.
But Liana liked robotics in elementary too, so she wants to do some robotics. I told her she can, if she does learn how to program a drone, she can do like search and rescue stuff. Like I don't know, I just see her doing that, like flying a drone in like these places that have been hit by tornadoes and finding, I don't know. Yeah, and
survivors and still being like a translator in that field as well. She could just do it all, like be very versatile.
Yeah. But the goal is to help people. You can't use your gifts for personal stuff. You know,
Yeah,
it's got to be to help other people. Otherwise, then what's the point?
That's true.
You know. So.
Yes.
Mm-hmm,
I think Katie. I saw Katie jump in kind of like a little bit late. Right. No. Right there. Then Lies.
Boom.
She joined too. Hi, Katie. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope I said that right. Lies or Laos? Lies? I always mispronounce it.
Where?
Above Katie's.
Oh, Lies.
Lies? Sorry, Lies. I'm so sorry.
Oliveira.
Thank you.
She said, God bless. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
We love you, she says.
We send our love to you too.
Miss Arnold, she's happy to see everyone. I'm gonna try to encourage her to do at least a video,
or at least like showing us,
something.
teaching us. I got so excited yesterday.
Maybe I'll have her do like ABCs, and then upload that and see what happens
with it. I mean, it takes. Yesterday we did. It took it was that quick, and she was very patient, so that was good.
Good night, Brandon.
Good night, Brandon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Get some rest, Emily. Nicole.
Emily says happy birthday.
Thank you, Emily.
He said again, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Tonight had IEP meeting for teenage grandson I'm raising. He tested out of needing the IEP. He's in the 11th grade last year and a half. Has made A's and came into his own. So proud of him. That's always great.
That's great.
That's great when they come out of their funk. You know, they go. I think being a teenager is like one of those interesting years where you're just discovering who you are, right?
Yeah.
And you were like soccer, right? That was what you were about.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Soccer was like my thing. That's what I wanted to do. That was my dream. My dream was to continue that, go to school, get an education, do what I love, and that was to play soccer. And honestly, like work really hard to, if somehow possibly, you know, become pro like somewhere for the women's league. That's really what I wanted to do. That was one thing that I was super confident that when people were like, are you good at it? And I had not like in a cocky way, but I had no hesitation to be like, yeah, I'm good. And I love it. And I was happy and fun. Yeah. And it was just, but you know, there's reasons that happened, what happened. And I'm here now, like I said. So yeah, if I would have, if you really think about it, if I would have gone there, I probably would have never met you because I never would have worked at the restaurant, never would have met, never, but we don't know. It could have been a different path and I wouldn't be here now with you and being able to love you, love me, love the girls. It would be totally different and I wouldn't change it. I would go through all that pain again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's great. I've been called Jane of all trades, master of none. Keep encouraging her and bringing her. Thank you.
We will.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I met my dad when I was 16, and that's the one thing that he told me that I think stuck with me. If he gave me anything other than my life, he gave me that. He said, don't just know how to do one thing, because if one thing falls through, then you know how you have something else to fall back on. When I was working at the restaurant, so I was a supervisor there at the restaurant, right? But I was also working at the office doing the graphic design work for their social media stuff and the menus. And little by little, there was less work, especially during the pandemic. Thankfully, I knew about music because I love music, and I knew how to edit videos. So, you know, YouTube came through, and it's been a huge blessing. So yes, actually, journaling has saved my life so many times. It's such a great outlet. I draw in them too, and add music. I joined way late on this life, but love you. Thank you.
It's good. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining. And Precious says, happy beautifully blessed birthday.
Aw, thank you.
Amy Bird signed some signs.
Oh, that's cool. We'll show the lady.
It sounds like it looks like hieroglyphics. I used to love hieroglyphics. Yes, some with my daughter. Oh, okay, sorry. Conversation. It's a great community, so loving. Yeah,
yes,
thank you.
Really is.
It really is.
That's one thing that I'm also grateful for is all of you. All of you have had an impact on both of our lives. You know, all the friendships we built, all the being able to come on here and be this vulnerable and share our personal lives. Like he would never really like to put his daughters on here or really like, you know, but you guys made it make it feel so safe and comfortable that it's one of the things like we want to share that and
Yeah.
all of that. And we thank you for allowing it to be that way and
Mhm.
accepting Leonardo in the beginning, how he just accepting him the way he was when he came, just because the people that are here now have always been here and accept you the way that you are, and you is great. So
Thank you. You was great too.
yes, and accepting me, letting me jump on this train. I've always was here, but now I'm more here, visual, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
So thank you, Familia, for being so
thank you.
awesome. You
And-
guys are like the glue.
Yeah.
You guys are the glue
You really
to
are.
La Familia, because La Familia wouldn't stand if you guys didn't come here and show the love and support. Like there would be no La Familia. So
Mhm.
like going into next year, I want to have this keep building, you know, like that's
Yeah.
another thing, like to keep having blessings. We want to try to bless people's lives as much as we can, whether it's by doing videos like this and making your night, making you smile, making your day a little bit brighter. Like that is what we want to do. We would love to do more, and that's the goal also, to do more, to give back more.
Mhm.
And
That
we love
definitely
you.
that definitely is the goal. As soon as we, get a lot of things situated personally, but you've affected not just our lives, but the lives of our family members too, like my
Yep.
mom indirectly, my girls, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're thankful. We really are thankful for everything.
Yeah.
For
So thank
everything.
you, La Familia.
Mm-hmm.
We love you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry too. We should probably go now and eat.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow. Depends if we have time. I mentioned that I wanted to do a block party. Maybe we can tomorrow.
Sure.
Maybe we'll see how it goes. I don't want to say
We'll have,
yes and then let people down. It's a I don't like when we do that, when we say and then
yeah,
because tomorrow's our anniversary,
Mhm.
but maybe we can do it a little bit earlier.
Sure.
If to get it out of the way. And
yeah,
it's been a long time since we had a block party, I think.
And I got to reach out because one of my there's a person who wants to learn guitar with me privately, and he wanted to start Thursdays. So
okay.
I might have that maybe in the later part of the afternoon, but it's only for an hour.
Okay, well that's fine. I mean, if we can do it maybe earlier, like so La Familia, like the people we want to give respect to people that are in like Europe and the UK, like is that the same thing? UK, Europe? No, it's
Europe.
Honestly,
I
the people that are like 8-9 hours
on the other side of the
yes,
planet.
we would like to accommodate all of you guys. So I think usually when we do it like at 2, it works out good. So if you guys are okay, then stay tuned. Possibly have a block party tomorrow. We could celebrate our anniversary with you guys again.
Oh yes, it is.
So
happy birthday, Adrian Ayala.
Thank you. I again love the last name. And my cousin is thinking of naming her son. She's having a baby boy, and she's thinking of naming him Adrian. Her last name is Ayala. Her partner's not Ayala, but they're hyphenating. So that's kind of nice.
Cool. Yes, Christmas. I don't know about that. Europe, never heard of it, says David. Yeah, we'll see what we can cover. Actually, there's a song that's blocked that somebody requested through Venmo. That's blocked, so maybe we can do that tomorrow.
Yes.
Cool.
And then maybe we'll just do it open. People can just comment here. If we do decide, you guys can just put it here on the chat.
Yep.
And we'll do it that way. Ow.
Sorry.
All right. Well, on that note, thank you guys so much for spending our birthdays with us.
Yes.
We love you. We wouldn't want to do it any other way. So thank you. We love you.
Hasta la lelo. Shall we do a countdown?
Yes.
Okay. We're leaving in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.